Okay, so it's 11:07. I'm checking into the premier area. So, second floor. Right by 7. Second floor. So, second floor. Room 209, which is that direction. 209 is that direction. So plunged in the dark, so let's just see if we can get the light on. I don't know, I got this. I will not be able to see. Alright, so the key is in. She said to me there's 2 beds in this room. Anyway, that's the entrance. And then once I need to drop these things I picked up. So the entrance into the room, there you have a mirror with hair dryer, and then another longer mirror from this door. Then you walk in. I had to quickly pick up this because it's about 10 something and I couldn't be bothered to start looking for restaurants. So then it's got TV, 1 bed, 2nd bed, 3rd bed. I think this is a thermostat. I'm gonna bother to start figuring it out. I'm just too tired. And bedside lamp with a switch, and another one with a switch. Then the window. Let's see the view of the window. Is that so? You can only see me. You can't see the sea very well. Anyway, that's fine. It's not that important to me. I just need to sleep. So this is what you've got. A few PG tips. Now I have to figure out how to open this too. Anyway, so that's basically what's inside. I'll just have to figure out how to open it, which is not something I'm looking forward to when I just got here. It's literally past 11 p.m. So that's the menu. I will not be eating any of this because I will have checked out by 7 as usual. So menu again. This is drinks menu. You'll be able to see this. I hope you'll be able to see that. And because I'm taking some cough syrup, allergy medications. Even if I wanted to drink something, I couldn't. Well, I'm not really going to. And then, whatever that is, this is how to use this. This is an instruction on how to use that. That's what I'm guessing. So, I'm not going to be using it. Thankfully, it's not winter, so that's great. And the side lamp again. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but there is the standard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hangers. Now let's check out the bathroom, which goes in this way. Alright, so that's the toilet, the sink, and you have a soap. There is standard, you can get this in the shop. Baileys and Haddon. Says white tea Narello luxury hand wash. Then that's the bath. It's got 2 showers. I have to be very careful not to wet my hair in the morning. There's just these 2 towels, unfortunately. This one and that one. And then this one for the floor, which is not good. It's got another soap here, which is from Baileys and Haddon. This is for hair and body wash. And then that's the shower. It's clean, the decoration that is a bit weird shaped. So it's built for someone to just fill up the tub and sit in. For showering, you've got to be careful because the water's going to spill everywhere based on how this is. Also, this is not a good idea, because if you're having a shower and this is getting soaked, and then you have to towel yourself with it. Imagine in winter having to towel yourself in a wet towel. So behind the door you've got a hanger to hang up your clothes or bathrobe, or dressing gown. So that's basically it. Okay, so I'm guessing, no, this is not. It's got a drawer at the bottom, but I'm not gonna be using it. I pack very light because I just travel for one night each time, and then I have to travel somewhere else. So, and then it's got the painting. The painting works very well with the decor, and then that's the lighting in the room. So there isn't an extra towel. Strange. So this is supposed to be a family room. I was given a room which is a double room on the 9th floor, but I have vertigo, so I didn't want to go to that room where I might need to open the window and I can't go near the window. So I asked them to give me another room. So they gave me a room that is supposed to be a family room. They told me it was just 2 beds, but I'm coming here, it's 3 anyway. But I don't really care. All I want is somewhere to sleep and a hot shower, to have a shower in the morning. But for a family bedroom, they've only provided 3 towels like I showed you. So they've only provided this one, I don't know if you can see, this particular one, which goes on the floor, and then this small one, which you need to dry your hand anytime you use the toilet. So that's what this would be, and then this to towel yourself. So imagine having a shower in the night and then having a shower in the morning with and using the same towel. So this is so unacceptable. This hotel is Premier Inn. It's Premier Inn in Cardiff. So that is so unacceptable. But anyway, I'm just gonna use a small towel for tonight and then use the big one in the morning. I usually like to wrap myself in a towel and go to sleep, but That's not gonna happen today because I don't have extra towels. All right, let's see how the sleep goes, and I'll let you know. I just bought McDonald's, so I'm just going to go ahead and eat it, take off my jackets and kick off my shoe, eat, have a shower, and go straight to bed because I'm really tired. In the morning, I'll just figure out how to open this tea thing. I don't know what that is about, but I suppose because it's a family room, they think kids can't open that. They can. Anyway, so see you in the morning, and I'll tell you how it went. Good night. Bye bye. Hello, good morning. So it's 7:35 in the morning. I'm in the Premier Inn in Cardiff, which is very close to Cardiff City Central Station. Anyway, so just wanted to show you a quick view of the room and tell you what I thought about my stay here. So I'm going to turn the camera around. So again, that's the room. Make it easier for you to see. So I'm just about to check out. Okay. So that's the entrance. Big mirror and that. And then the bathroom, those are the towels that I've used. Placed it over there. And the bathroom. Okay, so quickly before I start telling the list, the soap, the bath soap smells amazing. It's really lovely. The shower, if you're having a shower, I wouldn't take that thing off because if not, you spray water all over the space. And then this opens out. I don't see the point of it if I can come out from that end. And the issue that I have with it is that if it's slightly knocked open, when you're having a shower, you have water leaking through there all over the floor. And I hate messes anyway. So that's that one. Then moving on, you've got that. But I feel like the hotel is using this room as a storage. Because, okay, let me go around this. Oh, there's some towels here. I didn't see it last night. That's good. Anyway, it feels like a storage because you've got this big pillow thing, which could easily have gone on the bed, but it's been put here. And then you've got this storage thing, which I don't know what it's for, but it's taking up a space where the customer or client should be putting their things. And then while I was putting on my stocking this morning, I noticed this right under the bed. So do you see that? It's lots of bags under the bed. I don't understand why those are there. And again, it is not mine. It belongs to the hotel, I'm guessing. But it's been used as a storage. And if paying a client using your space and then somebody's using it as a storage, doesn't make any sense to me. Anyway, so I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to tell you what I felt. I wrote a few lists down. So bear with me while I read this out. Okay, so I will recommend this hotel. It is called Premier Inn in Cardiff. So, but on saying that, I will add that the room and the hotel, it lacked a soul. You know, it was very impersonal. It is pricier than the other hotels that I've been in that I've actually posted, but it lacked any personal touches. It is only, so I was saying there was only 3 towels provided for a family room, but I've just seen 2 more towels now. So what I saw initially was just 1 large towel and 1 small one, then the one that you place on the floor. But I've just seen 2 towels now, which I will check. All right, so there's 3 large towels, so that makes a little bit of sense. Because it didn't make any sense in the morning last night when I was seeing very few towels, so I had very few to use, and that is not a very good place to put it, you know, because I couldn't find it until this morning. I've already had a shower. So now moving on, the towels were clean, but it felt very rough on my skin, like it's been washed so many times and then reused so many times. So it was feeling really rough. I don't know, the light is making my lips look red. but all I just have is a lip gloss. I don't know why my lips is very red. Anyway, moving on. So the towel isn't soft on the skin, but I like the fact that it was a large towel, so I could cover my whole body, or almost my whole body to the knee. Moving on, check-in was extremely long. Let's say that by the time I got into my room, the food that I bought just around the corner had actually gone cold because the young lady was taking forever to just check me in. What else? The Wi-Fi was very buggy. I wanted to watch a movie, wasn't lying in bed, just wanted to watch something that would help me go to sleep, but it was so buggy. Every few seconds it would cut out, every few seconds it would cut out. Then I noticed there was a second option to get a Wi-Fi, but you had to pay £5, and I didn't see the point of paying £5 for just a few minutes of watching something. The most of the hotels that I've been in so far weren't too pricey. The Wi-Fi was good. It was inclusive in the price that I've paid for. So that was strange. Okay, another thing was I could hear toilet flushes. Every time somebody either side of me flushed the toilet, I could hear it. When they had a shower, I could hear it. So that wasn't that great. I slept okay. There was no noises coming from the outside, so that's okay. The receptionist was kind enough to change my room from the night floor to the second floor because I have a problem with height. I would start getting very dizzy. So on requesting for her to change it, she kept telling me the hotel was full, which I knew was not true, and she just was reluctant. I kept explaining to her my medical condition. I have what is called vestibular migraine, and height triggers it. Things like coffee and so on would trigger it. And after much push, she finally gave me another room on the second floor. I did ask her if my colleague had checked in, and without flinching, she said, "Oh, they have been checked in." There was no they, there was just one person, and she just lied effortlessly. So that tells me that when she was telling me that the rooms were filled up, that was also a lie. There's no way this room was filled. There's nothing happening in Cardiff for the Premier Inn to be filled. In fact, there's a strip of lots of hotels around this area where I am, so I don't believe it was filled up. But anyway, she finally reluctantly changed my room. She said it was a family room with 2 beds, but it turned out with 3 rooms. But it's still spacious anyway. The breakfast isn't inclusive in what you pay, so you have to pay extra. I think you have to pay £10.99 for breakfast. Like I mentioned, the bath soap smelled really good. That said, it is still clean. The air didn't smell musky. Most of some hotels, when I walk into the room, it could smell like somebody had had a shower that morning, and the windows were not open to air the room, so it smelled musky. So it didn't smell musky. The room felt ventilated. It is still better than most of the hotels that I've been in where I did not film the hotel, so I didn't post it. Some hotels are so not good that I don't bother filming it. Okay, so if I film it, then it means that I'm recommending it 90% of the time. I'm just saying that for the future, in case I film something in the future and you think it's because I really like it, you should be in it now. But so far, the ones that I've filmed so far, I would go back to again, including this one. I didn't feel hot, I didn't feel cold, I didn't feel like I was in an oven, so I can see now I'm not sweating, so I'm cool, there's no heat. I didn't put the AC on, or any heater on, so you can see the thermostat is blank. I didn't put it on, and so I still slept okay, and the room still feels good. The room is very spacious. It provides the basics that any essential hotel should give you. So that's that one. So I need to start leaving right now because I have to get somewhere, and then once I finish this evening, I should be going back to London. So see you soon on, hold on, I need to turn off my alarm, it's telling me I need to leave. Anyway, so see you on my next hotel trip and review. And if you like this, please click like, also share it. Thank you very much. Take care.